as we go through the 7th chapter, we're meeting these Mishnayot which are arranged in pairs. So there's always 2 Mishnayot which go together. But each pair is linked to the one before by, if you like, the back Mishnah of the pair is linked to the front one of the next one, and so on. Or you could say the front Mishnah of the pair is linked to the back of the one that came before it. So it's like a chain, that these pairs are all chained together, if you like, with little connections between each pair. And we were talking about someone who swears that he will not eat produce that his wife has made. So the last pair dealt with produce, or the last pair concluded with produce that his wife had made. It didn't begin that way, but it ended that way. And now the last pair deals with time. But we're going to deal with time in the context of the wife. So in other words, we're going to jump. And of course, I mean, I can't, it's difficult to say this, but of course the wife is always an object in the Mishnah. So we're going to deal with the pair in the context of marital relationships. And he swore that, the work of your hands will be forbidden to me. And now this husband, he must not be getting on with his wife very well. He says, what you produce, I won't eat from it until Pesach. So he's now not got to eat from it, but there's a time limit on what he's going to not eat from it. A time limit on until when he's not going to eat from it. Or he says, what you produce, I won't wear until Pesach. I won't cover myself with it. So these are the 2 classic occupations of a wife. She's cooking and she's making clothes, and he's swearing that he won't use these things, the food or the clothes, until Pesach. But the Mishnah says, if she made food or made clothes before Pesach, he is permitted to eat them or wear them after Pesach. In other words, if he swears, what you produce I won't eat until Pesach, he's referring to his own frame of reference, what he's going to do. He's not referring to what she produces. And of course, the Mishnah throughout this tractate is playing with precision and ambiguity in language. And so then it brings the opposite example. So he says, what you produce until Pesach, I won't eat. So now he's put the time limit on her production, not on his eating. Or he might say, what the clothes that you produce until Pesach, I'm not going to wear. And of course, at this point, he's forbidden entirely. What she produces before Pesach, he can't eat even after Pesach. Asur lechol velihit kasot lachar haPesach. He can't produce or wear what she produces. He can't eat or wear what she produces even after Pesach. He's forbidden himself from it, if you like, until the end of time. And it can go the other way, by the way. So this is a marriage and breakdown. He swears, She'at niyet li ata Pesach. You shouldn't have any benefit from me until Pesach. Im holechet at leveit avich ad echag. If you go to your father's house until echag, the festival. The chag in the Mishnah and Talmud always refers to Sukkot. So he's saying, look, if you go to your father's house, clearly there's a marriage in breakdown here. He's saying, look, don't go to your father's house. And if you go to your father's house before Sukkot, you won't have any benefit from me until Pesach. Now, Pesach is before Sukkot. We're using the traditional counting of the calendar. But how's this going to work, right? What's going to happen if she goes to her father's house after Pesach? I mean, there's no sanction, right? He's sworn Like he's sworn she won't get any benefit until Pesach. If you go to your father's house until Sukkot, halfway through another 6 months later. So if she did go to her father's house before Pesach, then she can't enjoy her husband's produce until Pesach, just as he's sworn. What if she goes after Pesach? Well, there's no sanction here, but she's subject to Bal Yachel Devaro. He has broken, effectively, she has made him break his word. He's broken his word. And we can run the other example too. What if he swears he swears to his wife she won't have any benefit from him until Sukkot? If you go to your father's house before Pesach, well, in that case, she went before Pesach. In that case, she breaks the condition. He doesn't get any benefit from him until Sukkot, until the Chag. But she can, of course, go to her father's house after Pesach.